Hi YouTube, my name is Jay and this is my coming out story. I knew I was gay when I was about 5. Well, I knew I was something different than everybody else because everyone was talking about how they thought girls were pretty in elementary school, like in 5th grade. And I was like, I guess girls are pretty, but guys are kind of nice too. But I didn't tell anybody that because I wanted to fit in and I wanted to be normal. And so I started dating girls, I started kissing girls, I started doing all this stuff with girls. And I didn't really do stuff with girls until I was in like middle school, like 7th or 8th grade. And that's when I started making out with girls and I started doing all this stuff. And then when I was a freshman in high school, I I didn't have sex with a girl, but I pretty much did everything else with the girl. And then I thought, I don't like this. This is not what I like. And I didn't tell anybody till like the end of freshman year that I just didn't like girls. So all I did was I told her that I didn't like her, which I bet you made her feel pretty bad, especially when I came out of the closet. But when I was the end of freshman year, I came out to a few small groups of people, and I came out as bisexual, not gay, because I didn't want to full on shock people. And so I told my best friend Ashley, which has been there through everything. I told my friend Alani, my sister Katie, which at first she didn't accept it because she's 3 years younger than me. She didn't understand. She was 11 or 10, something like that. And she just didn't understand. She was big on religion. She was like, oh my gosh, it's not normal. And I understood that because she's young and she doesn't understand. But I told them, and then when I really wanted to come out of the closet, which was like the last week of school, everything was going on, everyone was like, oh my god, freshman year's over, yay! And so then I told this girl named Sydney, total bitch. So she had the loudest mouth I knew. She told everyone's secret. And so I told her I was gay, and I just let her do it for me. Except that I called my best friend Ashley, and I told her. And the funny thing was, we had a thing for each other for like a year and a half. And she's like, oh my god, you're gay, that's so great, I love it, ah! And we've been best friends. We've been best friends since 6th grade, and I'm now a senior in high school. But anyway, the place I go to, Gloucester High School, is a very, well, at the time, was a very redneck place. Everyone was homophobic, and so after freshman year, sophomore year came around, and then I came in on my first day of school, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not a freshman, this is so exciting. But I got called a faggot, I got called all these names. My English class was the worst class in the world. This guy, I think his name was Blake or something with a B. But that's the only kid I remember that ever made fun of me. I don't remember any of their names because I didn't know them, because I didn't associate with them. Oh. Okay, but I didn't associate with them. And so, in English class, I got hate mail put in my book bag. Like a sheet of paper that said faggot written across it. And I got that put in there, and that was the start. This was like the first week of school. That was the start of everything that happened. I had lunch trays thrown at me before. I've had... Sorry, it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm really tired. But I had lunch trays thrown at me. I got punched in the back of the head when I was on the lunch line. I don't know who it was. Well, it was these group of kids, I guess, because they ended up like running off, thinking, "Oh, this scrawny gay kid's gonna do something about it." I didn't. I didn't ever do anything about it, and I wish I did. But I ended up getting punched in the back of the head. The Hornet things with the rubber bands and like the little pieces of paper, I had those except thumbtacks in them, and so when they hit me, they would like poke me and I would bleed. I've had that happen to me. I've had textbooks. I've just walked in the hallway and I've been like tripped and everything, and I got called faggot. This happened till mid junior year, I guess, when I I told everybody that I had suicidal thoughts. And I didn't want anybody to know that I thought that way, because they'd be like, "Oh my god, he did it for attention. Fuck him, fuck him." But I did it because I had bruises. I would come home crying. I told my mom that I was gay, like halfway through all this happened. She questioned it. She didn't really accept it. Well, she accepted it, but I don't know. My mom didn't accept it as much as my dad did. And my dad, well, because my dad grew up with a gay brother, and he is the best uncle in the world. Like, he is giving me the most absolute best advice ever. But, oh, he owns a salon. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, back on topic. After I would come home crying for like every single day and all that, I told my mom that I had suicidal thoughts because I thought about it, and I'm like, I love my sister, I love my family, and I can't just leave them. I can't just leave all my great friends. I can't just give up on everything. And so I told my mom, and I went to a suicide behavioral center thing, I guess, in Hampton. And I can't give any names because it's privacy, and I don't want to disclose everybody's information that doesn't want to be told that they were in there with me. But I made the best of friends. Like, they understood why I was upset. They understood why I hated life. They understood how I felt alone, and I felt like no one was there for me. And after I got out, after like a week of disgusting food, of scary people, and all this other stuff, it was just awful. And I'm like, I never, like, that was my rock bottom. I never wanted to get there again. So that was the end of my sophomore year, is when I got out. And I ended up telling my best friend Ashley, because she already knew I was gay, she already knew I was upset, and she didn't know where I was. And so, well, I called her and I told her everything, and she wanted to full on go all out and just punch everybody in the face that was ever mean to me. Because I was the first one to come out in that high school. Like, the whole time it's ever been a high school, it has never had an openly gay student. Ever. As far as I know. And when I was the first one to come out, there were so many homophobes, like I said at the beginning of this video. Nobody liked me. Only like 5 people liked me. No one cared to be my friend. No one cared to talk to me. No one cared to give me a second glance at all, because they thought I was disgusting. They thought I would give them a disease. In the locker room, people would take my shorts and hide them from me. People would do all this shit to me, and it was just totally fucked up. And so I told you I had suicidal thoughts. I did not act on them, just saying I didn't try to kill myself in any way. But after that, I wanted to help people, because I understood the problems that goes on in your head of, I want to kill myself and all this other stuff. And It Gets Better videos, yeah, they help me, and they help me understand that, yeah, it gets better, but after high school. And I didn't want to have to wait till after high school for it to get better. And so I started trying to educate people on how the way you treat people can change their whole idea on life. The way that you bully someone because they're fat, because they're a slut, because their race, because their sexual orientation, because they're tall, short, thin, too thin, or if they have an eating disorder or something like that, or if they're mentally retarded, then the words you say to them hurts them. And it hurts people when you call someone names, like when you yell at me. Even when I went to go to Walmart or something, there'd be people that knew me, and I would be around my own mom, and they'd be like, faggot, and they would say all this shit, and my mom turned around, and she just totally was like, fuck you kids, ah! And my mom went on a rampage, and they were like, nope, not fucking with this gay kid again. And so, after that, and after all the shit that went down, I can't even stay on topic right now, but, after everything that's ever happened, I become a stronger person for it, and I'm willing to share my story to everybody that wants to hear it, because being gay is not a choice, and when you degrade me, and when you make me feel like shit, and when you make me feel like I'm worthless, it's not right. I can't marry someone because I love them. I just learned that I can't get blood in some places if I'm gay. I don't know how they would know that. I guess it's in my blood or something, but whatever. Virginia has a adoption law where I can't adopt a kid because I'm homosexual. Some jobs, they'll fire you. The Don't Ask, Don't Tell was taken away, but still before that was pretty fucked up. Like, if you said, I'm gay, I'm bi, I'm transgender, you were gone. You could have been, like, the highest ranking military shit thing. I don't even know what it is. But, you were gone. Like, they fully fired you just for someone that you love. But me being gay is not a choice. It's the way I was born. Does any Christian, any homophobe, anyone that does not like gay people, do you honestly think I would choose a life filled with hatred and filled with fear that I'm going to get hit, I could be killed just for being myself and just for being open and being happy? Do you think I would choose a life of where there are laws against me? I don't think I would ever choose that life. I was born with this life, and I will embrace every second of it. And thank you for watching. This is my coming out video, and I appreciate everything. My first video I've ever uploaded, so I don't know if I'm going to make any more, but subscribe and like and comment on the thingy below. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Bye.